Maybe. Okay. Oh, I need to get my.
Hey, why am I doing?
Well, you're
You
dead.
knocked me over.
You're dead.
Lenore, what the heck?
Lenore's pissed at me.
Oh,
At
y'all
you
are all in
because
the
of
tower. I
me.
moved it back here.
To be fair,
To
I said I trust you not to kill us.
I will not.
Just the truth. So,
I won't kill you.
yeah. I know.
Good.
That was the whole point.
Good. Good. I'll never kill you.
Alright, you
I'll
all
kill you.
come down
Okay. Alright.
that tower. You hit that bottom floor there. You're
Alright.
standing on the elevator.
Right before everybody moves, I'm going to touch each of them. Would Lenore be a willing creature if I were to cast a spell on her?
Theoretically, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put my hand on Anna first and go down the line. And I'm casting protection from energy against fire energy.
Okay.
For fire damage. So everybody has resistance to fire damage.
Heck yeah.
So I'll go around. Alright, this is a layer of protection against specifically fire damage. I know he knows fireball. And that's cool. That can be quite the spell to come up against. So you.
I'm sorry, I thought someone touched me.
For you. and then I bring my hand to Lenore. Do you want this? It won't work if you're not willing. What?
You helped me get into Kresk. I can do this one thing for you.
Yes. Thank you. I was not just here to do that. It's also there to keep you safe. Still my goal. Do whatever I can to keep the three of you safe. Even as it does, I am putting you in danger. This is going to be tough. I have fought him once before. And he is, as you said, insane. He will cast spells crazily without any rhyme or reason. Be ready for anything. I don't know the vastness of his grimoire, what is in his spell book. Don't know how much is in there. Just be ready. Then I go push open the door and walk out first.
You walk out into the night, and moonlight streaming in through clouds. Anna, you are still paranoid. Every little move you can hear it, but you hear him somewhere off that direction to the woods. The road, as it is currently, curves this way.
A tree falls.
A tree falls in the
No.
forest, and you all are there to hear it. The road curves this way, back towards Milwaukee. So you hear him off in that direction, towards
He's
the
over in
mountains.
this direction.
Sorry.
He's over there in this direction. I can hear him. Let's go.
I start walking, and then I'm gonna call out Mordenkainen.
Can I kind of keep Lenore behind me?
Okay. She notices you're kind of trying to box her out. She roll for dexterity.
19.
That's
Okay. She tries to push her way around you, and you kind of like keep your arm pushing her back. She goes and slaps her long, short blade against the flat of your stomach there, just thwack.
you take 20. She's really strong.
It's not violent, but it's like, whoa, a gesture.
Stay behind me, Lenore.
You continue walking forward into the woods. Rillirn shouting, Mordenkainen! You get further into these woods, the trees surrounding you. Everything seems sort of muffled and disappears.
Do you hear where he is?
Can I listen again?
Yes. You are. Go ahead and roll for perception.
Not that great. Yeah.
What'd you get?
6.
6. Okay, you think you do still hear
Yeah.
footsteps ahead of you. You get the sense that they're slowing down, that he might have. He's coming to a stop. He's slowing.
He's still straight ahead, but he's slowing down.
Are you planning to walk straight towards the noise?
Mhm.
Yeah, I just keep walking.
Okay. You walk forward, and who's in the front? You walk past her, and you're up front.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for investigation.
Oh, I'm also going to cast Shadow Blade and summon Sight.
Okay. Yeah, you see this corporeal darkness sort of swirl about your hand and turn into a long blade that curves.
Okay, guy.
Yeah, you're looking around. You see there's a light layer of the dusting of snow, and you catch barefoot footprints of a human at the bottom of a tree. They almost look like they're on all fours. So you see their handprints as well. Fresh.
Alright. He's probably switching between forms. We have to be ready for anything. Anything could come out at us right now. Just be ready. And you said it looked like it turned into human?
Yeah, he looks like he is human.
Okay.
Yeah. You continue there, forward. When you come to sort of a very faint clearing, I'm gonna scoot all you back here. There's a large felled tree. You sort of walk around one of these trees here, and you see there on all fours, sort of on the other side of these upended roots, a man with all sorts of rags wrapped about him and a very tattered cloak. He's swiveling about in the dirt underneath these roots.
I kind of put my hand up to everybody else, kind of just stay there for a second. And I go, I'm gonna call out to him again. Mordenkainen.
You see him kind of perk up like a deer might and freeze.
It's me, Rillirn. I'm here to try to help you again.
He stares just blankly at you, hoping you won't see him. Is he just unmoving?
Please let me help you.
Describe how you walk towards him.
I walk very slowly, kind of with my hands at my hands up, kind of to my sides, trying to be as unimposing as possible.
Where's everyone else in relation to this?
I'm gonna be walking slowly this way.
I'm
So you're
gonna
like
walk around the long way and use pass without trace,
Okay.
just to kind of.
So you're
Nice.
you're definitely hidden back there.
Obviously, Lenore's following me. Does have a choice.
As Rillirn walks forward, slowly, you get this great rush of air, and you sense this great burning before you even see it, and there's a great eruption of flame coming from right here, and this great Go ahead and roll a dexterity check. You too as well. And you as well.
Am I roll?
17.
Dexterity saving throw.
17.
17. Okay.
Inspiration point.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ah, dang. Alright,
Yeah.
I am also gonna
No,
inspiration
wait,
point that.
inspiration point. Chrono shift me.
Ooh, 18, there it is.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Suddenly, there's this great burst of light, and you see a fireball erupt in the middle of this clearing. This tree instantly is sort of moved. The whole thing turns, and the sides of it are all lit aflame. All the needles erupt in this great crackling. Anna, you're able to barely step behind this tree. You completely disappear. Amadeus, you're sort of launched against the side of this tree. Lenore was able to sort of keep far back enough. Just the heat of it all hits you, and suddenly you see in a plume of what looks like smoke, Rillirn comes flying from that eruption and there hits the ground, rolling. He has singed clothes, a little bit of flame on him. You take 7 damage.
Okay.
In that eruption, you see there this tree suddenly falls over. These ones still lit on fire, and he's now running in this direction.
I start running.
Okay, go ahead and roll for athletics. What do you do?
Can I shoot with an arrow? Too far away.
You can try it, yeah. Roll the hit.
26.
26?
Damn.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Dang.
you're booking it. You so quick, you're able to, it's as if nothing's in your way as you're moving as quickly as you can. You almost seem to evaporate into a mist when like a tree root stump is in your way, and you're through it and on the other side.
I'll try my rope here.
You're able to catch up to him, and mostly you get much closer. You're maybe about 20 feet away.
It'd be so cool.
Okay, what do you do?
Do it.
Alright.
Roll the hit.
Screw it, I'm using my rope arrow.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Come on, baby! Damn it!
No!
Only a 9.
Your roll
Oh,
sucks.
bro.
Every time I do rope arrow, it's a bad roll.
I don't even have a chrono shift to help you.
It's okay. I have an extra attack.
All right, roll.
Again!
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
10?
Oh my gosh. There's no way that hit.
No, there's no way that's okay. I still have
Okay, what do you do?
I only hit. Or
A
I
10?
got a 10.
Okay, you see this string of 2 arrows go splitting out across the underbrush here. They fall short. You're able to see one of these arrows as they black into the ground here in front of you as you continue running past it towards him. Lenore is running past you through the trees over here, and you are able to get to your feet, though it costs half your movement. What do you do?
Alright. I get up, I cast Mend on myself, and I dust myself off.
Okay.
I'm looking good during this fight.
God, you're such a douche.
Yeah, I am. And then I cast Perpetual Motion on myself,
Okay.
which gives me a 100-foot movement.
Okay.
And I book it after him.
Yeah, you end up like right there behind him. Suddenly, you see this great blur of light as you're running. You see suddenly Rillirn was there, and now he's right there in front of you as he comes out of it. And he seems to be moving faster than his feet can carry him as he's sort of tripping over grass roots coming out of this great rush of speed. But he's on the coattails of Mordenkainen as he runs. We're going to move this all back over here.
Oh, no, that's an action. Okay, never mind.
Whoa, oh,
You
I
go with
died.
it.
Okay.
You're dead.
Suddenly, it's a long wall.
Indeed.
Let's see, right here. We're gonna go with
That's
this.
really cool.
Bang.
Okay.
Here we go.
Suddenly, as you're running through this woods, Anna and Rillirn, you come into a field of some sort. He runs past you, moving his hands as he casts them, and everything around you goes absolutely silent. You can't hear your footsteps. You can't hear anything as you run into this. You recognize it as a spell of silence as you run into it, and you're suddenly you're confused mostly as you everything, your senses always so alive, everything is dead. What do you do?
I do recognize it though.
You do.
Alright, I just kind of motion to where like we gotta keep going. Keep
I'll just
moving.
keep running.
Okay. Amadeus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna turn to a raven and fly over.
A were-raven or a raven?
Regular raven.
Okay. You do. As you do, you see this strange sense of white at your left side. Your body is actually molted much like a magpie. Your whole left wing is white, while your right one remains black, and you have a swirl of black and white patterns across you.
Yeah,
That's
that's
kind of
kind
dope.
of dope.
As you go flying off, we'll use that. We'll use this guy, see you. As you come flying then through over the trees. Go ahead. We'll go you first. Kind of go this direction now. What do? You're there. You're about. You'd be able to catch him if you.
That's what I want.
Okay. What are you doing? You're right behind him. What do you do?
Tackle him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for strength. You got this.
Oh, I have it. I'm gonna use
You got this.
19.
Oh, there. Thank God.
Okay. Total?
Yeah.
Okay. You run up at him, grab him.
I always see my inspiration.
He's strong, very strong. For being an older man, his hair kind of grown out, wispy browns and grays. He turns at you as you wrap your arms around him, and he sort of moves, but you go and tackle him into the ground.
I'm gonna bite him.
Okay. You're gonna go bite him?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yes. Come on.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Bite him.
Dang. Okay. Here we go.
That wouldn't be high enough. It would be
What'd you get?
13.
13? Okay, with a 13, you go to bite him, and as you do, you actually see he seems to shrink away from you, molting smaller and smaller. He turns suddenly into a snake and
Can I hold
slithers
him?
them through the grass.
I have 2 attacks.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, okay.
Should I attack him again?
Are you gonna try and hit him?
Why the snake?
Or what are you gonna try and do?
I'll show you these
Huh?
actually.
What are you
No,
gonna try and do?
I'm gonna
Hit him?
If
bite
you kill
him.
Oh,
snake,
try and bite him
you
as a
should
snake?
turn
Yeah.
immediately back.
We're not trying to.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you
You'll
got
come
one
back
bite
to
attack.
it.
You can use like your
Turn
claw
back
attack.
from
You
a
have
snake.
claw.
It'll
Okay.
change
Yeah.
the spell.
The 20, but not now.
20?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you
Dang.
slice him. It catches as you kind of grab onto the body of the snake and rip. You're actually able to kind of pull him up into the air there, and he sort of launches as he sort of coils and turns.
Can I hold him?
I'm gonna say no
Okay.
with that, but he goes kind of spinning, turning away up into the air. Here, Rillirn, what do? You're behind him. You
Can I see him in the air?
You see her go down, and you see her throw something that looks almost like a rope. You suddenly catch it's a snake.
Okay. It's the rope
It's a
arrow.
rope.
Okay. I'm gonna cast lightning bolt on the snake. Or lightning bolt on the snake.
Yeah.
Okay, roll the hit.
That is.
Oh, I rolled a hit.
As a
You
snake?
roll to. You have to beat
As a
my
snake?
thing.
Yeah. Just kidding.
It is
What did I roll?
a dex
Oh,
save.
Okay, what do I gotta beat?
15.
More snake.
15? Okay, yeah, he fails.
Yes! Oh
It's
my
so
gosh.
lucky.
Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Alright, that's 8d6. Oh, bingo.
Oh, yeah.
4, 6, 7, 12, 18, 19, 23, 29.
And I slashed him, so that should take some.
Okay. Yeah, suddenly that bolt of lightning shreds through the air, illuminating the entire field. You're kind of thrown off by how bright it is flying up here. But it hits that snake. It goes flying, splintering. It seems to molt several times into different shapes before suddenly turning to a man again as he goes flying out, hits the ground over here.
Can I still move closer to him? Perpetual motion is still active, so I have 100 feet of movement still.
Okay, it is, yeah. Okay, you get there right before him. Okay. Amadeus, your turn.
Flying over still.
Okay.
Can I like turn into a human? Shoot it with an arrow, turn back into a raven.
Okay, how high are you flying?
I'm pretty high.
Okay.
I want this.
Right.
Your flying speed is 30 feet, right?
Okay.
So you can go.
Hit the ground first.
Okay, you only get one action if you would like to dash, and you could go 30 feet up, 30 feet this way. So you'd go like, and you'd be like pretty far above him.
Yeah.
Okay. You do that, you get one shot. Go for it.
Alright. Damn it!
You can't do anything.
No!
Wall
Can't do
there.
anything.
It wasn't even the.
Okay. We're gonna say you slowly start to turn. You don't turn
Wasn't even a
fast
rope
enough.
this time.
You find yourself sort of slowed since your resurrection. As you sort of molt and turn, you shift into a human. You're free falling, and right there is where we're going to end your turn.
Dang.
You just hear me screaming.
Oh god. Not again.
Okay.
That was-
Lenore is nowhere to be
Die.
seen. She sort of disappeared into the woods. Okay, suddenly.
He's gonna come back and kill me.
Okay.
Alright, it's only level 3.
You see him sort of get up, like move, turn around. He looks at you, recognizes you, and goes and runs off, dashing on all fours, then behind another tree over here. You see him, and then the next moment he sort of seems further to maybe have disappeared back behind a tree. He's out of view currently.
Okay. Shinies.
Moving everything.
It's invisible.
All right. It is Anna's turn.
And I saw where he went.
You saw that he continued in that direction. You get up.
And run. I'm gonna use my action surge to like sprint at him. I'm gonna have 2 more actions. Next turn.
You get up, sprint through these woods. Fix that. Okay. You get up, sprint through these trees over here, and you are able to see him now, right here. He's kind of turned back, running backwards.
I'm just gonna keep sprinting at him.
Okay. You can get to about there before. Use your dash. Okay, yeah, you'd be able to reach him. You run up, jump over this log here.
Tackling
you get
him
to
down.
Okay, you can go to hit him
Do it
again.
again,
Okay.
I'm gonna bite
Yeah,
him
roll a
now.
hit. Or roll strength.
Okay.
14.
14? Yeah, he rolled a nat 20. So you go to tackle him, and suddenly he seems to grow violently large, his muscles expanding around you, and he seems to turn almost into a bear. He goes and sort of bats you away. You fall off to the side there. Skittering, you're able to land on your feet as he turns and runs back the other direction.
Lame.
Did you have another? Oh no, that was your other action, right? Okay. Amadeus, not Amadeus. Rillirn.
That is. Alright, yeah, so I use my regular movement of 100 feet to try to catch up.
Okay.
I like to kind of try to stay at a distance once I find them.
You do, and as you suddenly come out of it, you are turned, seeing right in front of you Anna is there. She's turned around, facing the other direction. You spin, and you actually see him. You ran past him.
Of course I did. Son of a gun. Alright, I cast Agnazar's Scorcher on him. Wait, is he within 30 feet?
Yeah. Look at that.
Yes.
Yeah, I cast that on him. So he has to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. You actually need to roll.
No.
What's your spell?
Intelligence?
Yeah, of course it's intelligence. Okay.
Yes.
Yep, you need to roll for intelligence.
Oh. Saving throw or?
No. Just intelligence.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah, your spellcasting ability is if you were to cut, so you're proficient with it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, bingo. That is 21.
21? Okay. You
I better make it.
cast this spell at him, all of a sudden it erupts in fire. It lashes at him. He moves his hands as if he was prepared for it to cast a counter spell, but it breaks through it. It erupts. And describe what that one does again.
So that is just a
Erupts
30-foot long, 5-foot wide column of fire just shot right at it.
It splits through the woods here, suddenly erupting in fire. The whole thing is alight. Okay.
Does he take damage from that?
He does take
Yeah.
damage. Okay. How much?
So that's
I'm still
3d8.
here.
3d8?
Yeah.
Go for it. Amadeus, what are you doing?
Falling.
You're
Trying
falling.
to catch myself before I hit the ground.
Okay. Yeah. Roll dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So
That
rolls
was
so great so
12.
far.
12 damage.
It's an 8. I'm not terrible rolls this whole time. Just for battle. That's the
Okay.
only time I roll.
You're falling there, and as you suddenly,
Unfortunate.
Lenore sort of breaks your fall as she comes out from underneath you. You're turning half molting then into a bird. She sort of grabs you, and the two of you, she knows how to catch your weight falling, roll then onto the ground. She goes, "What are you doing? Come on!"
Sorry, it's a little rusty.
She takes off then ahead of you.
Do I
You're
see
able
him
to
at
get
all?
up.
Or?
You do see him. Actually, what you see is him for half a second before he erupts in flame, just through this entire channel of the woods. It's burning.
No, I guess I'll just follow Lenore.
Okay.
That's you.
Okay. Where are your human forms? There you go. Okay. Sort of run after her there. It is now his turn. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He is standing there, crawling then to his feet. As he stands, he looks at you for a moment, and then takes off running in this direction.
Yeah.
This guy, dang.
Alright. For your turn. Right, nothing else happens?
Nope.
I run. Sprint.
Okay. You sprint after him. You get right up next to him. Tackle him again.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the only thing that works is this
All right, roll for strength.
You should try running around sometimes.
Yeah.
It
It might work
23.
better for you.
23.
Yeah.
Okay. You go up there. You grab him. You tackle him this time to the ground. He smells of just sweat and just singed hairs. So you grab him
Now
and
can I
tackle him
bite
to the
him?
ground. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, actually, you can bite him for free. What is your damage that you do?
Well, I just want to start sucking his blood.
Yes. So you have a bite
That'll
attack.
be assumed.
Yes.
We were
Hopefully
not
I
biting
make
the
it.
bite.
So it's +9. You get +10 necrotic damage, and it was 1d.
It's 1d6, and then it was plus 10.
Whoa. Dang. Okay.
13.
13.
Yeah, it hits.
The only time I've actually had
Hey, at
a
least I get
successful
the blood.
roll.
You grab onto him. You're able to latch onto him.
It wasn't on person.
That's good. Stationary?
Because you're
Yes.
sucking the blood out
I'm
of him.
trying to get him unconscious. That's by taking some blood. That'll
Okay.
weaken him.
That works.
It is now. Your turn.
Ayo, I run over there.
Okay, what do you do?
She has him grappled, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'd like to try to swing my. Can I, if I swing at him, can I. Does he have disadvantage with that? Or do I have advantage since he's grappled?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just try to swing my scythe at him.
Okay. Actually, you automatically hit. So just damage.
Bingo, sick. What do I do? Just 2d8?
I'm just gonna watch.
Manage tackle.
Ooh, another 12.
12. Okay. You see him run up to you as you grappled him. Your fangs are deep within his neck. As Rillirn raises his sight and slashes him against the chest, as you're kind of on top of him there. Your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna walk over. I'll walk over. Maybe I'll do some damage this time.
Just don't try to shoot an arrow at him.
No, I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might do some damage.
It's okay. You're able to run over there. Yeah, roll the hit.
He's on the ground.
Oh no, never mind. You automatically hit.
I
Roll
did.
your damage.
Can I roll for perception to see if he looks like he's like pretty severely hurt?
Yeah, roll for investigation. Insight.
Insight? Okay.
That's gonna be 5. Extra time.
5 damage? Sure.
Ooh, 16.
How much?
16.
Another 5 damage.
10. Okay. notice that he is pretty injured. You're not sure really where he is on that scale. You assume probably around a quarter. I'll say that. Yeah. As you slash into him, you stab him with your sword. Suddenly, you seem frozen for a second. This great binding of red swirling magic encompasses you. And as you're there, your teeth sunken into him, he slowly begins to molt again, turning suddenly into a mouse. You see him skitter off in this direction when around you there's a great clap of light that erupts from the mouse. Everything seems to fall away. The entirety of the forest vanishes. And you're now within a grand room that you've been in before.
Oh, son of a gun. I've spent so many spells once.
You are in Mordenkainen's mansion. That great clap of light, it seems to erupt around you, swirling, swirling, swirling. It throws you all against the walls as if this great building just erupts out of nowhere and is spinning around you. Yes, she is.
No, she's
outside the walls. Yeah.
She didn't come with.
Go ahead, everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Okay. 10.
7.
Okay. 7. Yeah, you're all thrown against the wall. You land there.
Apparently not more.
Yeah, I know. She failed.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, you're all launched against the side of the wall. And woo, sure. You see this great clap of light from the ceiling as the whole glass ceiling outside you see an immense space of stars and swirling, just this great aurora outside as the colors come lower and lower and lower and begin to open up into what almost looks like a portal into another dimension. As this comes lower and lower and lower. What do you do? It is now. Did I stop it? It's your turn.
Can I get up and run upstairs?
You shoot him. Oh yeah, actually you're pretty close. So that takes 15 feet. How much movement do you have?
30.
35. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I have 2 actions.
30. Okay, you can get there. You can get there with 1 movement. Do you want to use your dash to get the rest to close that, or did you want to make kind of a? You're within 5 feet.
I take out my spear and I hit him.
Ooh. Okay, roll a hit.
I like that.
18.
18. That hits.
Yeah, that's gonna
Okay, roll
And
damage.
then does my spear go up in damage?
No.
That only goes up
Okay.
if your strength goes up.
Oh, my strength technically isn't. Oh, whatever. It's 9.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You go and you stab him with that. You get another action.
Alright.
Yeah, you guys
Nice. 17.
Multiple times.
Does 17 hit him?
No, it does not.
Ah!
Oh, it's AC spread like 18.
Area.
Okay. You stab him with one. It catches him. It throws him off balance to the side. This great swirling stops. It slows down in the sky. Stars almost seem to hang down like little chandeliers amongst you. But he's thrown off to the side, and they begin to rise up into the ceiling. When you see something floating, ship out of the sky, lowering itself.
Oh dear God.
Your turn. That's way up here.
Can I roll for Arcana to see if I know what that is?
Go
Or
ahead.
Insight even? Or actually, I'd rather do Arcana. It's a 1.
Okay. Yeah, you're unsure with everything that's happening right now. You're sort of taken aback by it all happening. Amadeus, what do you do?
I thinking that.
Actually, no, you rolled a 1.
Fair enough.
You're kind of taking it. Okay, Amadeus, what do you do?
I'm gonna stay down there and shoot the arrows out.
Okay.
And hopefully it hit.
Yeah, roll the hit.
Hopefully.
You go climb to your feet, string an arrow, and
Oh, thank God, 22.
yeah, that
Ooh,
is.
yeah.
Okay. Damage?
That's okay.
Eight.
It's like,
8. Okay.
that's fine.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
fine.
go ahead.
That's good. You got it.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, this is a crit, so you get double damage from this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh,
And reroll that, that sucks.
Okay, so 4,
Four,
so 8, so
four.
16.
Plus 7.
Oh,
I thought
that's
15.
11.
Okay,
Yeah.
15 damage total.
There we go.
Plus, wait, sorry, 15 plus 8?
15.
No, 15 was total.
Oh, total.
Well,
Okay,
total
got
of the second.
Oh no, you add another
So you
plus
get
4.
four.
So you had plus 4 to it twice for each roll, right? Or do you add the
it. No, I'm asking for his first hit with the arrow. The first one was 8.
Oh,
First
Yeah.
one at 8.
Okay,
First
yeah,
one was
8, so 8
yeah.
plus 15.
That's good. Fine.
I should have used the red arrow.
Okay, yeah, you
Yeah.
string 2 arrows,
The one I
releasing
finally
them
got
quickly
the rope.
after him. You see as he's kind of spun back, an arrow lands into his side, and another one then hits him in the chest.
Nice.
He's cast back against this wall here. There's a great wooden door that he hits, and sort of that's his bedroom that you remember from before.
Right.
Okay,
So,
Lenore suddenly shifts, turning into a were-raven for a moment. She only has one wing, but as she goes, she kind of jumps up, flapping once to the side. She almost uses it to hook onto the railing. As she climbs up, heaving herself up over the balcony, she turns back into her normal form, and then she runs and attacks him with a single sword.
that's kind of sick. Sounds good.
Cool.
She lashes at him,
No.
and he sort of bats it to the side with a small club that he seems to be carrying, what might be left of a staff. He bats it to the side there. It is now his turn. Okay. As he's kind of cast there, actually, he's just mostly focused on fending you off as the ship lowers out of the sky, lowering, and suddenly it almost seems to crash, bow first into the ground. You see this coming. You can choose to move, or you can make a dexterity saving throw.
I jump off.
Okay, you jump from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Parkour.
Yeah, you do that. Parkour, roll for athletics.
Yeah.
Or acrobatics, actually.
Backflip gainer.
Back to the keener.
16.
Okay, 16.
Oh.
You jump over the banister in a single bound. You hit the ground, and you sort of roll back up onto your feet, turning quickly on all fours, looking up as the ship suddenly, rigging it all, crashes through the flooring, wood splintering. The two of them completely disappeared from view as this ship
That's on her.
She shouldn't have jumped up there.
landed.
Just trying to help.
Oh, this is so.
We've seen this before.
Been here before.
That's what it reminds me of.
Captain
Yeah,
Jack Sparrow.
just
Gravity
flies down.
seems strange in how it's imparted. It all is almost at a slope, but at the same time, it has its own sort of gravity about it.
Yeah.
Okay. They've completely disappeared from you. It is now your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Go.
would just, is that how it looks? Like it's just chilling there?
Roughly, it's kind of more at a much more dramatic angle as it's
Oh.
crashed into the floor. So really, I'm not gonna do it. But everything.
I
is
know
kind of
you mean.
sideways
It's like the
that, yeah.
Titanic.
Yeah, sure.
Sinking.
Yes, the Titanic sinking ship. Yes.
Not again.
But it's splintering through floorboards, and it's like currently everything. This is all wood, not stone. It's splintering up and just crashing through it as it's almost moving through it.
Jeez, what the
Okay, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump up there.
Yeah.
There is a series of actually the way you can see this. It has rigging both on top and bottom of the ship. A mast is what came first, plunging then through these wood planks. You see ropes there. You'd be able to jump and grab
Yeah.
onto. Okay, roll athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be able to get back up. It's an athletics check.
17.
17? Yeah, you do. You run, grab that rope, swing then, and suddenly everything
Stationary,
seems
yeah,
to
might be
break
good.
away from the other side. You You see now, you're no longer in this house, a ship erupting through a house, but more so a house moving through a vast array of space. You are now looking out into what looks like the astral sea, holding onto the rigging underneath the ship. Everyone else, the two of you, you're underneath here now. What are you two doing?
I want to kind of go join where Anna is and try to jump up onto the ship.
I'd like to fly
Athletics. Okay.
You're cheating.
You're cheating. Where do you fly to?
Do I see Lenore at all?
You fly up here, and you are actually able to see her far out here on one of the not bowsprits, one of the rat's nests, kind of out along the side of the ship. Okay, you're flying up and over it, and as you do, you actually see Mordenkainen here, ducks kind of behind the helm, this great black wheel. He was hiding there a moment, and as he sees you, he spins the wheel. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw as you jump.
Oh,
What did you roll?
I rolled
I guess I'm good.
7.
Yeah, but you just
Straight. I
Okay.
don't have a bonus.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's better. 10.
10. Okay, you see him as he reaches out for that rope. The whole flooring falls away and
Can you
he
grab him?
splits. Yes, go ahead and roll
Strength.
dexterity.
Strength!
Strength. Roll. Come on. Please, anything but dexterity.
Oh, dear
Roll for
God.
dexterity first, then you can roll.
Oh, okay.
my gosh.
Oh, that was good.
Hey!
19.
Okay, yeah,
That's
you're
fine,
able to
then.
make your way over. You swing back through this great lattice ladder. Swinging on it, you're able to reach out and grab him. Roll for strength now.
Dear God.
15.
15. Okay, yeah, you
man.
grab him and you kind of swing him back into the rigging. The ship now splits away from the house, and everyone is amid space.
This is so cool.
The two of you are underneath the ship currently. You do look up and you see this great bowed underbelly of the ship, but you do see a hatch that would lead up through where this main mast goes top to bottom, and you start making your way towards that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As he spun the ship, every bit of gravity seemed to shift with it. The whole thing moving in space. Go ahead and roll. Let's also roll perception.
Just him.
Just
It's gonna be perception. Oh, it's 15 for
15.
perception.
Okay, you catch out of the corner of your eye this great swinging beam as it comes towards you. You're able to sort of duck out of the way, moving through the ring. And you're able to sort of land on top of one of these pieces here. Yes. Whatever.
Yes.
Yes. You see Lenore, she's sort of climbing along that mast, making her way towards the ship. Mordenkainen standing here.
That was a 9.
I saw
I
nine
saw
and
9.
pulls my hands.
Dear God.
Hey!
Oh! Let's
You
go!
think it can still do damage?
But still, one's better than a 9.
It's safer.
You see him look out over, and the first person that he sees is Lenore. Cast this spell at her.
That's a...
Ooh. Oh dang. D8s.
What?
D8.
Okay. Yeah. You see
See ya.
he can. Yeah.
Oh, he's casting
He casts
higher
another
level.
higher
I got you,
spell.
I got you.
Yeah, higher level spell.
Dang.
So he goes and reaches out. You get this great sense, this dinging of bells and wind chimes as they sort of drift through the air. Suddenly, Lenore seems to shift there. She goes limp suddenly. Her eyes close as she's fallen to sleep. You recognize that spell. She falls there, drifting out into space.
Do I see that?
You do, yeah. Gravity doesn't seem to affect her in that same way because as she falls out, her body slows and slowly begins to drift in this direction. On your turn, yes.
No.
It is currently
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
you. Anna, what do you do? side of the hatch of the main mast.
Okay,
You're
can
able to
I
look
like
up
run
and
up
see
there?
he's at the helm. Yeah, you make your way up there.
I have 2, so yeah.
As he's distracted at the wheel, you see him. He just cast that spell. He sees you coming as you run up at him. What do you do?
Attack.
With what?
Like a spear.
Roll. With what?
I got 17.
Okay. 17.
Oh, well,
well.
never mind. I
Close.
just get confused because this is an 8 and that's a 5. But
Yeah,
that's
because
a
that's a
5.
saving throw. You just take the 5. This isn't a saving throw.
Okay.
You would add your
Cheat
proficiency
plus
bonus. Do you have?
Cheat.
Right.
Basically,
So that's
attack
plus 6.
5 plus 6.
That's your total. She's rolling to attack with her
Yeah.
spear, right?
Oh yeah, you should be adding that.
Oh, okay. So then I have not done this the entire time we played.
You're into
So
this
it'd be
campaign.
18.
we could have been hitting so much.
Yeah,
You
more.
did it!
18.
Congratulations!
Oh my god.
I would have
Roll
said last
damage.
time too.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
I've been
gosh.
adding these wrong actually. These should be like 20
Oh, I
times
forgot.
I
higher.
have plus 10 for proficiency. For my rope arrows.
9.
9? Okay.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
I
do
get
the
another
roll.
You
one.
run up, and as he's mid-casting spell, you go and you stab him up underneath the arm.
Yeah.
He
Nice.
shrieks in pain. Ah!
Jeez.
Chill, it's just the freaking spear.
God.
I'm
Dude,
gonna
it's
hit
just
him
a
again.
spear.
Okay, yeah, roll it.
Maybe you can stab him in the arm with it.
That doesn't hit.
It's
It's
cool.
10.
No. Yeah, you slice at him again, and he sort of pulls back away, the spear spurting blood. He's very human, despite the magic that he's able to cast. He goes backing away, blood smearing across this rear mast here. So he goes kind of falling over himself away from you. You go flying towards the north.
Yeah, I gotta get my bait.
Oh, it's on my
Oh,
turn.
it is your turn. Okay.
Hey.
You're flying towards the north. You see this were-raven above you. Suddenly, gravity seems to shift as you get away from the ship, and everything is strange. You're floating out into space this direction. You're on sort of the precipice of an
I
atmosphere,
have one last rope arrow.
Yeah, just shoot her.
but you're flying, and suddenly you catch your speed. You see him above you. What do you do?
I climb up the mast. I
Okay.
can't do anything to help.
You come up through this main porthole here.
I also still have perpetual motion, so I run up here and I like to stab at him with my sight.
Okay.
I like to run up behind him while he's kind of
Yeah,
caught
roll
up
the
with
hit.
Bree.
What is it?
Do I have a plus to that? Oh, heck yeah. Thank God. 13.
13?
Yeah. that's-
you're coming from behind us.
I-
You should get an advantage.
Yeah, I get advantage.
Make sure you add your proficiency
Yeah.
bonus.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Plus 20
I mean-
hits the hit. Oh, 18.
18.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, baby.
Okay, what is it? That's 2d8. That's 2d8.
Wow.
4. 6. That's it.
Something.
How much damage?
6.
So you don't have anything?
I don't have any.
Slash from the back.
modifiers.
As you can see now, he's quite. I don't want to use the word damage, but yeah, he's quite damaged. He's quite ill as he sort of falls, then taken aback from you. He goes forward, reaching for that mast. He goes. It sort of.
Ooh, can I?
hits.
I'd like to can I do momentary stasis on him before he hits it?
Do you have an extra? Are you able to cast
Oh,
another
that's
spell?
an action. That's
Yeah, he goes over.
It's not a spell, but it's an action.
Hits a sort of lever, this great tendrilled piece of wood. It looks like suckers of an octopus as it lurches out. He goes, hits it, the whole thing goes forward, and there's this great thud, this that sort of ripples out into space. You hear this, the entire ship suddenly seems to rise up above you, higher and higher. You are drifting away from it, and it seems to pass you. You're now where the rigging is, reaching out for Lenora. She's slower than you. You're able to grab her. She goes and grabs onto your clothes and goes, the ship is leaving.
Can I shoot a rope arrow?
Okay, yeah, you turn around.
Come
she
on.
just sort of
You
grabs
got
onto your
it.
clothes.
Come on.
She wraps her legs around you, kind of you're wearing her as a backpack essentially. And she grabs onto you. You string the arrow. Roll the head.
Can I give him an inspiration point? It's for
That'd be
this
sweet.
game. Oh.
Oh my
No!
god!
Alright, come on. Can I do it now?
String the arrow, and of course it
Roll
goes
one.
through the rigging.
Terrible.
Out, missing, all the way through. The arrow strings flying further and
Well, I
further out
tried.
of space.
It's the curse of the rope arrow, man.
I guess so.
Curse of Strahd,
Do
curse
I
of bow
notice?
arrow.
No, we wouldn't.
You're all
We would.
focused on Mordenkainen as he lies there on the ground. He's pulled that lever and sort of flipped over halfway, peering at you. Your turn.
Does he look like he?
You see this great light sort of illuminating from him now suddenly, and you get, wait, it's not illuminating from him, it's coming from above, and the black of the ship, it isn't reflecting the light the same way your clothes are, his clothes are. You catch that light and look up for half a second. You see what looks like a forest upside down. Trees hanging like stalactites as you're rushing higher and higher towards the ground.
Oh my god.
What do you do?
Can I grab him by the scruff?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you grab him, just
Yeah.
pull him up.
Yeah,
Okay.
pull him up and
Yeah,
just say,
he's right in front of you.
"We are not your enemies."
Well,
He just looks at you
probably a little late for
completely
that.
horrified.
No.
Kind of already sucked.
Okay, I'm gonna
What
walk
do you
up
do?
to another one. I'm gonna grab my arm around him and try choking him out.
Okay, you go and try to you pull him in close, squeezing him. Go ahead and roll for strength. What are you doing?
Alright, can I wait to see if she grapples him?
Sure.
20, not 20.
Okay,
Not
Oh!
The way
Yes!
you find that hold on him, he is squeezed within your arms, and all he does is, as if with a prayer, look up towards the sky. Your turn.
Dear God. Alright, so I'm going to take a slash at him with my scythe first.
No, he was about to pass out.
Yeah, roll the hit.
Okay.
I want to kill the guy.
For
Actually, she's grappled. Yeah, you're rolling damage. Sorry. Yep. Go ahead.
yeah, 10.
10? Okay. 10. Yeah, you slash him as he's being squeezed. You slash across his neck. He looks at you and suddenly. He almost seems to recognize you for half a second.
Alright, how close are we to the
Ceiling.
ground floor?
Rapidly approaching about
Go,
50
Rillirn.
feet, 40
Alright.
feet, 30 feet. And
Okay, so I'm gonna use Quicken Spell and cast Fly on both of us as a 4th level spell, and then I'm gonna grab her and fly away from the ground as we're falling towards it.
you get extra. Okay, what is happening? What are you?
So I'm using Quicken Spell, my meta magic ability,
Okay.
to be able to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I am casting Fly as a 4th level spell to have 2 people be able to use Fly at once. Being able to have her grappled with him and then pull her along with me as I
You
fly
fly
away.
and pull. Okay, she's currently grabbing him. You fly out this way.
Yeah.
Okay. You fly this way over the ship. Okay. Amadeus, you see that ship rising faster and faster, and it actually looks like it's not rising at the same rate that the sky above it has suddenly erupted into a world of spike-ridden trees, ground, rocks, all of it. They almost seem to drift there slowly, lower and lower, and then rapidly, as if coming down like a great mouth on top of the ship. It's rushing towards it. What do you do?
Try flapping your wings.
I was gonna say, can I just try flying away? I tried.
Your wings flapping, you're not catching anything. There's no wind to catch. Non-magical flight, it's not working.
Do I know where?
He loves me.
Do I see Rillirn?
You do see them. They start flying out over the hull of this ship. They're in the sky now, but it's lowering on them. They're about here.
Can I push them over that direction?
Okay.
No.
You throw her that direction. At the same time, you go the opposite direction. She drifts off. She's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" No! She's grabbing at your clothes, but you're able to push her off from you as she's flying further and further towards the ship there.
Do I see this at
Okay.
all? No, stop it.
No, your back is turned towards him as you're.
You won't see either. Stop it.
I know, but I'm trying to think. What can I do when I see it?
No, I already know what I'll I'll do the one I see at the side.
She has nothing. She can't do it. She goes and she turns and throws her sword back, trying to get any sort of inertia in the opposite direction. It only manages to slow her ever slightly. She discards her weapons. She throws off her pack, and it continues still drifting closer towards the ship, and further out.
My turn.
Okay.
I guess
Your
better.
turn.
What is
Roll
that?
for perception, actually.
Yes.
Can I do?
do that?
Or
No.
Not yet. It's not your turn.
okay, fair enough.
6.
Yeah, 6. With that, you're completely focused on Mordenkainen as you're squeezing him. You're being pulled by Rillirn, everything going on right now, and the sky falling in on you. You're grappled with him tight, but he's trying to break free of you. What do you do?
Okay.
Can I roll for perception to see if I see it? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'd be too focused.
I have another one. Can I roll again?
Oh, jeez. Okay. How close are we to like the ceiling? How?
This is your last turn before it collides.
I just want to make sure that we're away from the boat before we collide with the ceiling.
See?
It just
My
happened.
turn.
As much as we can.
You, how would you do so? Oh, you're flying. Yes,
Yeah,
of
we're
course.
flying.
You can just naturally do that. You're pulling her.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pull
You
her.
all drift out away from the ship as it's coming down onto it. It all seems to bow, as if like the field of view, the lens, is sort of distorting it the way
I
you're
still
looking
want
at the
to
sky.
kind of like fly towards it because I assume that's the actual ground. I want to still get back there.
Okay, you're sort of
Yeah.
rising up there.
Yeah.
Okay, Amadeus, it's your turn as you're flying further and further away. You see Lenore there, she's screaming for you. She's like, no! What do you do?
There's gotta be something.
I'm next. I'm next.
I'm gonna turn into a raven. Let's see if that works.
Okay, you go shifting between that form suddenly flapping, turning into a raven. You're flapping as fast as you can. She sees you and it's just completely hopeless the way you're beating your wings so quickly and yet catching no ground.
Can I
No
like
wind.
flap in the other direction?
You do that and you only seem to rock there in space, only going off kilter, exposing your underbelly to the sky as you look up and you see this rushing down towards you.
Do I see anything to push off of?
Not in your vicinity. It's
Wait, is
complete
he
utter black
within like
space.
the ceiling range where he'd be flying up towards the ceiling too, kind of? Or is he falling down
It's
at him?
falling down towards him, but you are about maybe 60 feet above him.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to try?
I want to face me, but I can't.
2,
I'll metagame.
1. Yeah, just
Yeah.
complete panic as you're flapping your wings. Lenore screaming, no, no.
Can I hear this?
You hear this, yes. Yeah, you turn your head and you see them drifting out into space. You're squeezing, holding on to Mordenkainen. You know if you let go, he's going to break loose.
Do I
You
see Amadeus
You
way
see
out
him,
there?
yeah. You see him way out there, yeah.
I let go and I call for Bucephalus.
Okay, you throw it.
This is a
No.
risky.
How do you do it?
I'm gonna go right, like, I'm gonna be holding him, and he's gonna be right. And
Okay.
right
He's gonna spawn inside.
A plume of smoke and sulfur erupts. You get this great burning, so hot an explosion erupts, and the three of you go flying apart. Mordenkainen launching forward, you launching away, and you go flying out. The horse, suddenly underneath you, you're able to grab onto his mane and hold onto him. Violent, he's kicking and starting drifting into space. He becomes suddenly just confused at where he is, looking around. What do you do?
I'm gonna be like yelling at him, just be like, trust me.
Roll charisma.
Have like your sword in there or something.
Come on.
Trust me.
Charisma.
Yeah, you're trying to make it trust you.
Oh, do you get +4 for the move?
Oh, well, yeah. 23, baby!
Hey, yes! Thank God.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, hell.
23.
That
But
moment,
it's still
everything
is.
around it happening confused. You're the only bit of normalcy it seems to have, and it obeys. You hold on to it, and he launches in this direction out towards
I have two actions.
that
Just
raven.
kidding.
You see
You're
this
fine too.
great, horrible beast, that nightmare coming towards you. Your sister there, riding almost on its side, holding on to it for dear life. And she's just holding face in face. That beast roaring as it comes towards you.
I'm gonna turn to be human.
Okay, you do that. And the two of you almost collide the way it runs into you. What do you do?
Try to grab onto it.
No. I just yell at you, grab me!
Oh.
Grab
I
me!
grabbed her.
Yeah, I'll
Got
grab
it.
his arm. Yeah.
Okay. Both of you athletics checks. What do you do?
I'm rushing towards Mordenkainen.
Okay.
That's
So I'm flying and I have
Ooh, yeah,
perpetual
yeah.
motion still active. Can I?
What?
15!
I'm
15.
flying.
What'd you get? That's 20. Nice.
I want to
Of course
fly
now I
towards him
get
and
it.
grab him.
Okay, you go up to grab him.
I have like a really good athletics. I don't care about it.
Yeah.
I just want my work power to freaking work for once.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey now. Do I get a roll against that in some way?
Nope.
I don't like that.
Fortunately. Okay. You go up to grab him. He seems confused for a second, but as he turns, his face snarls, and you see this great blue glow in his eyes as he looks down at you and grabs you. Shocking grasp.
Dang it.
You erupt in lightning. Your back arching. You take 34 damage
Whoa. Okay.
as it erupts, and suddenly
Okay. I just took
trees seem to rush down past you in your awareness of everything.
So he's holding on to me.
He's holding on to you.
All right. So.
and you're
as it's
just
coming
like,
up. Okay. I
yeah,
can't really
your
do
back
anything then.
arched. No, not perfect. Okay, Amadeus, what are you doing? You grab onto her.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Nat 20. Yeah, you were able to just grab onto her clothes.
Yeah.
You hold on tight, and she spins. Bucephalus, yes.
Yeah.
Spinning him backwards. He sort of kicks off the ground with these great sparks, without any ground present. They erupt behind him, and you're launched forward as these trees come descending like great teeth.
So.
The taller ones rush past you, and everyone roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear God. Dear God.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 10.
15.
Okay.
11. Sorry.
No,
Not much. No, mine was 11.
Okay.
Okay.
If it was real fire, then you would just fall there.
Everyone hits that ground with a great thud. You're seeing stars, everything swirling all about you. But as Bucephalus almost seems to turn upside down, Amadeus, you're launched from him, spinning out onto the ground. You're able to hold on tight and sort of swing underneath his belly. The two of you rolling only for a moment before his hoofs catch ground, and the two of you spin out. You're still on the side of him. You're able to pull yourself up onto his back there. You're now in the forest. Looking up, you see that great sky descending rapidly up into the heavens of this mist that's roiling about it. It's trying to succumb over the entire heavens that seem to fall in. The ship has crashed. There's a great plowing of trees and earth as it's crashed back into the Spallage Woods. Okay, this is where everyone has landed. It is now top line. Yeah, your turn.
How is Bucephalus?
He seems all right at the moment, actually. The way he's kind of turned, you're holding on to him. He's confused about everything that's happening, but you're still holding on to his back. You don't even seem to be a concern in his mind at the moment. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab him again.
I'm gonna ride over to Mordenkainen.
Okay. You dig your heels in, and he lurches forward, knowing the motion to move forward. As he glides here, he has this strange sort of snort about him, as if he's conscious, as if you betrayed him. You get this derangement in that vocal pattern that comes from that great bellows of his throat. You don't know if you can trust him as you ride on top of him. When you come closer towards.
So I'm gonna call him out.
Rillirn.
Okay. Yeah, call him down.
You do that?
Yep.
You call him out, and he turns back into a stone. You hit the ground there. Right next to Rillirn, who's lying his back arched. He's twitching still from the shocking grasp. It is now your turn. You sort of see her land there. Mordenkainen seems to be running somewhere in this direction.
Can I get up or?
Yes, yeah.
All right, yeah.
You're able to slowly get to
I
your
get
feet.
up.
Do you help him up? Yeah, he sort of pulls you, and you're still twitching, your muscles spasming.
Sure.
Yeah, you
All right.
see Lenore over here, just laid out in some of the underbrush.
I can see him, right?
You can. He's running sort of through this clotted dirt and roots that are uprooted from this tree that has fallen.
I'd like to kind of run a little bit towards him, but not really catch up with him, more like jog at him. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile at him, try to trip him up. I'm going to use all 3 of the attacks to hit him.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh wow, that just hits. That's so cool. 5. 2. 9.
9.
Okay.
Okay, 9 damage.
Yep.
You hit him twice. He actually spins, hits this tree over here, and sort of begins to crawl then on the ground running from you. You are able to run towards him.
Yeah, I want to keep running towards him.
Your muscles still moving, twitching. You're able to get over closer to him. He looks up at you in fear, and you see him cast something at you. Okay. He casts this spell at you. You're unsure what it is, but you're completely unaffected of it in the moment. As you look down at him, you have an opportunity attack.
I am going to cast Blight on him.
Blight?
Blight.
Okay.
That is a Constitution saving throw.
He fails.
He fails?
Yeah. Roll a 6.
Okay.
What damage is that?
8d8.
Yeah, see.
3, 7, 15, 19, 26. 34, 36.
What are you at?
43.
Okay, you're good. How does that happen?
49.
No.
Alright. I come over and stand on top of him, put my foot on his chest,
He looks up at you, his eyes going through you as they.
and I want to touch my scythe to his heart and have it absorb his soul through that.
You see his life essence leaving him slowly. He seems to grow in age, quicker in a way that's so recognizable. As his essence is leaving him, he grows older. The look he gives you is a look of recognition. That in his last moments, he looks up and sees Rillirn. I saw that one.
That is so cool. What the heck?
That was so
That was pretty
freaking.
Okay. Other than the creaking of timbers and the rigging, the swinging of ropes as they thwack against the trees and the faintest breeze, you're there in the silence as the forest suddenly goes still. Lenore and Amadeus, you come to your feet, helping her up. She holds on to you tight. I thought I lost you.
But I have a sister who loves me just as much as I love her.
Throw that back in your face.
No, that's perfect.
Gotta let her know.
Yeah.
You say that, and Anna, what are you doing at this moment? You pick up the stone of Bucephalus on the ground, holding it in your hands, but you hear the silence that comes after that spell that he cast. What do you do?
I stand there.
Okay.
Not gonna do anything.
Stand there, just kind of looking at him as Rillirn goes still, standing over Mordenkainen, dead. you're suddenly confused. You have the intuition. What spell was that cast on you? Roll for Arcana.
17.
Okay, 17. Confused, thinking about it, and suddenly a great pain comes from your head, and the crown that you wore underneath your hair squeezes tight. You hear this great laughing. You think that was your king? Take his head. Go on, take it.
I do it.
You go bend down, wrapping your scythe beneath his throat. Quick pull. It just severs it. You holding slumps of his hair. The laughter in the back of your head grows. Suddenly, you feel this trickle of gold, burning hot, run down your brow. As soon as you wipe at it, it burns your hand. You feel another one, and another one as you go and begin to wipe at that crown, that laughter roiling. You serve another. No. Who is your king? Who is your king?
Strahd.
I don't see Mordenkainen spellbook within your pocket. Fetch me the head of your real king.
Done.
That gold begins to run again and again, beating, pulling. You feel it burning and you're fighting it. As you look down, you see the swirling of your octopus. It's not at your side. The jar landed at your feet and broke. It split open. He's swimming in a bath, split open globe.
I
As it
cast,
sort
I
of
cast
flops
mine on
up.
it.
The whole thing begins to swirl and back together. And you become suddenly aware of a presence unnoted before. Rillirn? Can you hear me? That spell, that voice, it comes from the octopus. That last spell will speak with animals. Rillirn?
Is that you?
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know what to say. Say something.
I don't know what to say.
If anything, you can keep promises. He told you not to use that spell so many times.
Yeah. Has it been this whole time?
Yes. I don't know why you did what you did, but I don't know if you deserve that.
I thought he killed you. I thought this is what I had to do to get the power that I needed to get you back.
Back. was right. He thought that would motivate you. All those years. He said it wouldn't be easy. He did say sorry, I guess.
Oh, good.
But he said one day, when you met your potential, you would realize that you didn't have to obey his rules, and well, that day you realized that I was here all along.
Oh my god.
It worked, I guess.
No way.
I hope it was worth it.
I don't know what to feel anymore. This was all to try and get you back. You've been here the whole time.
You say that. I don't know if I can believe you. For me, it's all for me. Did I want this?
I thought you were dead. I wanted to get you back. I thought regardless, the power that I would get me to that point. Where I could go back. I could have saved you.
I don't know if I know you. Or maybe I do. Maybe I know you too well now.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know if I want to be here anymore.
No. Please don't say that.
You always get what you want. You take it. You're no different than him. The houses he destroyed, families, my family. Look at what you've done. By what means to whatever end. There's a lake here, you know.
Yeah.
I know you don't have this spell and our time it runs slim. I would like to go there.
Do you want me to let you in there?
Yes.
I don't know if I can do that.
Do what you want. It's not like I can stop you. I'm no wizard. You begin to see these bubbles coming out from the octopus. The spell wears thin.
I'm so sorry.
Its eyes looking at you, knowing, drift apart, and he grows silent.
I just fall to my knees and start sobbing.
You're there. Mordenkainen, before you, a dried husk, wilting. You actually see dust fall from your ears, and little by little, he seems to drift away, turning into ash. What are you two doing?
Watching from the
Yeah,
distance.
I'm right there. I have not moved.
Holding on to the door.
Time passes. And as it does, the sky grows darker and darker. Eventually, you're able to pick him up, and you take him with you back towards the road. There you make your way through these trees, little by little, and eventually you find your way to that wagon in the tower. I assume you go back to Valaki.
Yep.
There, that wagon ride is long and mostly silent, unless you'd care to speak at all. It remains completely
Do you
silent.
have to go back to Valaki? Wouldn't I go the other direction?
Other
The
direction.
other direction.
Valaki's on its way towards everything.
So,
That's the way towards Ravenloft.
Ravenloft?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in that. Okay, yeah.
You're
yeah.
west, moving east.
Then, yeah, never mind. Yes.
He is hardly able to speak at all. You aren't sure. Oh no, you would have overheard that, I would think. Yeah, you're on the other side. That should be kind of just listening. You know what happened. Everyone's sort of defeated. You come rolling up towards the town of Valaki, the gate open still. And you enter.
I don't know if I would enter.
It is 9 o'clock. Do we want to end there?
I mean, entering Valaki.
Seems like it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, we end there.
Yeah, I was like, there's not much